OuterOrange.
Hello everybody, OuterOrange here, and we are back here with some more Vanguard 0, and today we're going to be talking about Liberators. We are in set 10 of the Dazzling Divas, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys about Liberators and what you can do with the deck and all that fun stuff. I know it's a little delayed, but I've been climbing with it. I just think the deck is super relevant. I thought I'd discuss with you guys. Also, as a side note, I do have a Twitter, and if you guys need all my information or what I'm up to or what I'm doing with my streams, any of that, it's all on there. You can go ahead and follow me there for all Vanguard 0 news, stream updates, anything weird I discuss, or if you just want to personally just talk to me, it's there. So please feel free to follow me. Anyway guys, let's go on in and do this. I have a new webcam now. My best friend got it for me. Hopefully it works. So we're gonna go into ranked, and so I'll be showing you, oh, I gotta restart the application. So we're going to go into ranked and pretty much see what we can do with the deck. And yes, I am wearing a Christmas suit for those of you who are wondering, because it's actually a onesie, but it's December, it's Christmas time, why not, right? So let's look at our confirmed deck here. So here we have the deck profile. We have our wonderful starter. So the starter is actually probably one of the best parts about this deck is you're able, when you attack, when the attack you boost it with hits a Liberator with this card, you put this into Soul and you put a Blaster Blade Liberator into your deck, from your deck to hand. So it's just a good way to kind of filter out your deck a little bit more. Also gives you access to Blaster Blade Liberator, and also this is literally free. You just have to boost with it and you get it. So as long as you are careful of the Narukami styles, you know, Narukami does pop your starter currently. Just make sure you don't give him that counter blast so you can activate your blaster. You can deactivate your skill in case you go first, or whatever the case is. Just make sure you're able to boost with this and get your blaster blade. Anyway, going back into the deck, so we have, I do run 5 draw and 4 stands. I tried out 9 draw, I tried out 8 draw, I tried out different ways to kind of manipulate draw, and unfortunately you kind of need the stands for finishers and stuff like that. You don't always get it, but when you do, it's pretty nice. But anyway, so we run the PGs. You can run either or. Obviously this is a Liberator deck, so you may want to prefer these. I go 2 and 2 because I don't really like facing stuff like Gauntlet Buster, taking I'll be at 2 damage and then suddenly I'm at 5. I only literally have like 1 turn to kill my opponent unless I heal or I somehow have 3 PGs in the hand, and normally that's not the case. So normally against stuff like Gauntlet Buster Dragon, I die the turn after they 3 damage me to 5. Usually the push in Liberators just isn't enough, so I like running both because sometimes taking 4 to 5 crit or whatever just isn't fun. And then next I run this guy. This guy's pretty solid. This guy would place from deck. If your Vanguard's Liberator, Soul Blast, draw a card. Super nice. And if you guys can tell that there's kind of a theme here, it's like a Liberator theme. For those of you who guys are a little bit more familiar with decks like this, you have to run Liberators to really maximize the fact of what this deck does. Like I tried running Counter Chargers and like Ezreals and stuff, it just doesn't work as well. You can choose to run other stuff, but just keep in mind that some of the skills won't activate, and all their skills kind of based off of Liberator skills. So yeah. Then we have this one. I like this card. This is 10k in the front row. This is Maroon. Maroon's really awesome because if you call her from the top of your deck, you guys will see here in a sec, like so you can call off the top. She gets 3k, and that makes her 10k. Even if you don't call her from the top, if you just place her down, it's really good for early pressure if you want to just early pressure your opponent on, or later on, like I said, when you top call into it. It's a 10k, so it's not bad. Really good way to just get nice numbers, so I like her. And then we next have this guy. This is Bruno. Bruno's really good too. If anytime you call Liberators from the top of your deck, pretty much, and pretty much when they're placed, but normally it's from the top. But when they're placed, he gets 3k, so this can stack pretty nice if he's on the board. Then we have Liberator, Blaster Blade. I only run 2 copies of this. I actually only own 2 copies, but I wouldn't run any more. The reason being is his skill is actually pretty high in terms of like other. So there's a lot of stuff in here counterblast already, as you guys will see here soon. And this guy's nice and all, but usually you'll use a skill once, maybe twice at maximum. And as I explained with the starter, he's literally free to get into your hand. So once you use a skill once, he's pretty much done. And the other thing about him, we have a grade 3 that actually searches for him. So in case you do want him back or you need him back, there are ways to do it. So you really don't need to run 4 copies of him, and I don't recommend it, honestly. I have yet to be in a situation where I'm like, oh man, I wish I had a Liberator, because I'm looking at my hand, I was like, oh, I have a Liberator. You know, like usually I'm not using him as much as like other skills. Like there's so many skills that you can manipulate. I only use him usually if I know I need to pop something off the board. Otherwise he like stays in my hand. So that's just me. Like, you can pop off anything, so usually you want to pop off things that are actually useful to your opponent. Like, if you're an 11k base and they're a 10k base, you might want to pop their booster in the back so they don't hit. Stuff like that. Or if you want to add more pressure and you want to pop their 2ks and all that stuff. I mean, they're grade 2s. But yeah, I personally don't see a reason to run this at 4. You don't need to see this card because you'll see it anyway. This is the card that I would run more of if I could. I own 1 copy. This is S card. S card is really good. Pretty much when you attacks Van, you can counterblast, call something else. Call something from the top of your deck onto the board, enables a 4th attack. Really, really good card. I would take these out and run all of those pretty much. This card's not bad, but this card pretty much gets 3k if you put a Liberator from deck to board. Kind of like the grade 1. It's good. I just think this is better. And also, again, it's a counterblast, which can be kind of stinky sometimes, but it is a good way to finish off an opponent. I wish I had more of him, but I don't. But that's why I'm telling you guys, just take out the other guy. I run 4 of the Pawn. Pawn's really good. He gets 3k if you have a Liberator Vanguard, so he's a 12k hitter. Really, really nice. Like, why not? He becomes a 12k pretty much all the time, so he hits against 11ks, he hits against all your grade 2s, you don't have to put a booster in the back. This card's great. I run 4. And then I also run vanillas, so a lot of people might question, like, well, why vanillas? Well, vanillas is a 10k base, like, pretty much on both sides of the turn, except for, I think, there's a couple exceptions, like there are cards, like, on other clans that become 12k bases on both sides. This card enables an opponent to forcefully have to put down a booster, even if they don't want to. They're gonna, because normally people run a lot of 9Ks, a lot of 8Ks, all this stuff. They become 12Ks on their turn sometimes, but not all the time. But in those cases, it just makes it easier, 1, for you to hit stuff, and 2, your opponent usually has to put a booster down to actually be able to hit this. And that's why I like the 10k base. It's also just really nice to be on this 10k base on your grade 2 turn when it's their grade 3 turn. It's just more ways to just have a better defense against all their attacks or whatever it is they're doing on their grade 3 ride. So I like this. I like keeping it at 4. You can shred it down, put more blaster blade, liberators, all that fun stuff, but they're 9Ks, keep in mind. So yeah. And yeah, I already talked about this card. Going into the grade 3s, if I had a way to have a better grade 3 lineup, I probably would. Mostly I would probably add 1 extra copy of this and probably lower 1 of these, if it's possible with the triggers and stuff. But pretty much I have 3 copies of Gancelot's Liberator. This is the card that pretty much gives you access to your Blaster Blade, on top of also giving you 5k to your rear guards, and he gets 3k on his own when he attacks. Very, very good card, and he works really well with this card. So this card, when placed, it says Counterblast to call the top 2 cards of your deck. So you can activate this card first, and then activate his skill to give 5k to the board. So whatever the 2 cards is that you called, they will get the 5k, because you can choose which one you activate first, which is really nice. Also, this works kind of similarly with this card too. When you ride on top of this, you can call 2 cards with the counterblast and get 10k for your Vanguard. Also, he's a 3k when he attacks too. This card is not bad. It's probably like my, I guess, like the 1 card that I would shred down. And the reason being is because he's 2 CB. He's good. He's 2 CB. He's 2 CB, and we CB a lot in this deck. It's kind of hard keeping him around when there's other decks that just makes this a lot easier. But anyway, so this card, pretty much he gets 2k for every Liberator on the board, so if you have a full board, he gets 10k. Pretty good, pretty good. And then his other skill is Counterblast 2, like at the top 4 cards of the deck, and call Liberator out, which is actually super nice. You can call out like a grade 2 if you need one, a grade 1, and you can stack it with other stuff, and pretty much makes you have a board essentially. This card's really nice. So I don't use it as much as I use the other card skills, but I like the fact that this one helps me manipulate what I choose versus just putting it on RNG. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole deck. And we're gonna go ahead and play some games. So let's go play some games. I wanted to show you guys the deck, but I also want to test the deck. I've been on Legend 9, and I got from Legend 3 to Legend 9 in the last 2 days of playing. This has been like my side stuff of gaming, pretty much, while I've been, and we're gonna get a VP farmer, aren't we? But while I've been studying and everything, I've been doing this. I don't have that much time to rank as like some other people might, so unfortunately we're gonna take those 2 back. So unfortunately, I have to do the best I can in terms of ranking. I only can give like so much time for it. So, oh, it's not a thing. Anyway, so this is our hand right now. Our hand is not terrible. However, so this guy is called from deck, so his skill's already gone pretty much. So I usually would prefer to ride him over anything else. So we're gonna ride him. We're gonna put our boy in the back right here, and we're gonna pretty much end turn because there's not much else we can really do. So yeah. But, yes, I haven't had the chance to play ranked as much as I want to. but I try my best to find as much time as I can to play ranked. Anyway, we're facing Jewel Knights, and I've actually been seeing some weird archetypes of Royal Paladins recently. I have no idea what kind of crack people have been on, but people have been on that Sanctuary crack, and I'm over here thinking, oh, there's gonna be a Jewel Knights deck. And then I see like 4 Blaster Blades and like some weird generic Royal Paladin cards that don't really do much, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess that's just how it is. And then same thing for like, this was just what I've been seeing in my Royals decks a lot recently. So in these Royals decks, so I just kind of, I don't question anymore. I just let people do their thing. Alright, we're gonna put this down. We're just gonna swing, and then we're actually gonna use S-Card skill to call the top card from our deck, and hope that it's a grade 2. So let's go. Also, since we boosted, we will be picking up that Blaster Blade Liberator that I've been talking about. So we're gonna, ooh, we got options. I guess I'll start here first. I'll pick up the Liberator, and then we'll activate his skill to call top card. Hopefully it's not PG. Ooh, perfect. A grade 2 vanilla, just what we wanted. Nice. It's a good starting point. So this is really good. We're getting everything we needed, and see, look at that. We got an extra power. Now we can just swing in. And if they had landed at defense, it would have been even extra nice, because it just would have double emphasized the fact that we were going to hit that regardless. So yeah, very nice. On to their Jewel Knight turn. I've been facing a little bit of Jewel Knights, and I can't really say that they're too troublesome to deal with. I would say the grade 3 that's currently in their damage is pretty troublesome, but other than that, they're actually pretty okay. They're not too terrible, but maybe I just haven't seen like the best version of this. I haven't seen someone get like their max Pika out of it yet, so I don't know. I love my Christmas suit. I don't know if I talked about it yet, but I love this thing. It's so cozy, and it's got little grumpy cats on them and all this stuff. Didn't Grumpy Cat pass away? I think Grumpy Cat passed away. But anyway, I have his suit over here. Ooh. Got herself a nice little defense there, so they have to land a draw. I actually don't mind them hitting me, because then we can retire that back row grade 2 over there with our Liberators. Sorry, my school, like I said, I'm on finals week, so all my school stuff is going like crazy. So we don't actually have a good grade 3. This actually kind of sucks. We got the one grade 3 we don't want to pretty much ride, but it is what it is. We're just gonna ride him, call it a day. Knock out that grade 2 in the back. If we knock out that grade 2, I think everything loses power. Yep. So that's perfect. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put, what do they become? They get 3k, so they're gonna be 7k. So we're gonna put them down. Activate his skill to pop that off. We had the option between the Blaster Blade and the grade 3, and I chose the Blaster Blade. I usually choose the Blaster Blade over Alfred pretty much every time. We're gonna put this down too, and we're just gonna go swinging. Just gonna have a party swinging. I might swing at their rear and hopefully get a stand or something. This is when stands are like super nice to have. So we're gonna attack one of these. Then we're gonna attack the van. I think we do get 3k. We do not. Dang, that's troublesome. We're getting every grade 3 we don't want. That's so sad. Okay, and we end turn. We really need like the other grade 3s, and we're not getting them right now. Well, some of them have been falling in here, so it is what it is. We'll do our best. We can still manipulate some top draw stuff with the stand grade 3 we just got, so might be able to still work with it. Well, hello there. Dang, she's just putting out her whole board. She's trying to kill me. Okay, I have 2 PGs, so I mean she's not gonna kill me. But she's gonna try. Because she's gonna get her crit. The crit is just so easy. It's like, do you have Jewel Knights? Crit. And 2k. So it actually goes against, ow, 13k bases really well. Luckily enough, we don't really care. Though I think because we have 2 separate different kind of PGs out, we're still gonna be taking the damage. Nope. Okay, it activated. I noticed that sometimes it doesn't activate. I'm fine with this because she can't kill us, and she has to CB for that. This is why I don't really mind not having what I don't mind having my counterblast be taken away, because I can just put stuff out on the board, swing, and not die next turn. So it doesn't really phase me. It might phase someone else, but it doesn't bother me. Like, I'm just like, okay, sure, I'll put stuff down. I'll just swing. I'll swing at all her stuff, so that way she has to keep calling stuff in order to enable her full effect here. And then we're gonna keep going. We still have more stands in the deck, so let's see if we can get them. I always get so excited and I just don't get anything. I'm sad. Okay, so she's gonna be critting us again, but this time we'll get the extra counterblast. But she's wasting her CB, which is good. We're pretty much just lowering her steam here, so that way when we do start attacking her with all our CB in mind, she won't have as much CB to do stuff. Dang, she runs Flamey Flame. Interesting. And we still have another Liberator in our hand too, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Dang, our heal trigger. Big sad. Kind of debating what I want to do. If I want to retire something or just go. I might just retire and not call from top. Because there's a chance that she might not have a PG in her hand. There's a chance. And if she doesn't, that would make more sense than calling from the top. So we're going to skip Bride. We're going to put this here. Take that out. Put this here, and he's gonna get a decent amount of power. I'm trying to think where I want to put this booster. I'll just put the booster here. Okay, cool. So let's battle. So let's see how much she has. How many PGs she has. She might have one, but the question is, does she? Oh, she doesn't have PGs. There we go. Nice little quick, easy way to end the game. And there you go, Liberators. And we didn't even do like the main stuff that the deck can do, but Liberators. So that's how you avoid dealing with stuff like that. So a lot of decks crit like crazy now. So that's why I run half and half of the PGs, because had we taken all 5 damage, we would have died the turn that she had her stuff. She still would have had to take all our stuff out, but we wouldn't have been able to pop off this turn. So it worked out. It kind of really just depends. In the Liberator deck, it is nice to run the Liberator PGs because they are named Liberator, so they give power to other stuff. But like I said, the downside is taking damage when you don't want to take damage. So that's just me. It's just me. I think we got a VP farmer, so I will be skipping this match. Let's face the VP farmer, and now we are back at cycling through. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Yep, thank you. We're gonna keep on going with our Liberators, our golden looking knights. I wonder if they're like, let's make this look as royal palady, gold palady as possible. Like, whose idea was it to make this be a thing? Always use protection. I agree. I like her little outfit and everything. That's super cute. Whoever joined in and using that outfit, I approve. Oh my god, she's got the little... Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I'm good. Anyway, we're gonna return... We'll return this. That's it. Okay, I mean, we still got a grade 3, but not the best one, but... Peace tea's my life. I can't find water. Don't judge me. Or do. Wonder if this person's real. They are real. Is that their assault damage? Nope, it's a celestial skill. I've seen Angel Feather people play, and another deck that I haven't really felt too painful about. I haven't been like, oh no, I'm dead. But they do some interesting stuff. I feel like they just have trouble popping off. At least that's my take on it. I don't really know. I'm actually gonna rush them because I feel like it. I'm rushing. It's part of the Russian mentality to rush, right? So we're gonna place everything down. This is why I like Maroon, just to kind of show off like how she does her stuff. 10k this early on is actually really nice because you can do stuff like this. And even on grade 2 turn, you can also do stuff like this. So it's super nice. Let's pick up that Liberator we just put away. Hell yeah. It's not the SP one, but we'll take it. And then we'll go like this. And she heals. Of course she heals. But that's okay. We won't be rushing her much more from here on out, so. I just like having that early maroon play. It's fun. It's a fun one. I think she's gonna attack us, yeah. It'd be funny if she was like, I'll just attack rear. But even now, like, so we're about to go into our grade 2 ride here, and we'll literally have a 10k on our side. It's pretty nice. Can't say I'm mad. So honestly, I think we can just, we're gonna ride, oh dang, yeah, we'll ride Poo Poo Guy. I call him Poo Poo Guy. He looks cool. We'll put this in the back, and we're just gonna go swing it. I'll go swing it again, apparently. We're rushing her hard, poor girl. At least she'll have a lot of stuff to play around with, I guess, on her grade 3 turn coming up here. Oh yeah, Miss. That's what I call her, Miss. Cause that's pretty much what her card looks like. Oh wow, she's got a lot of them, and she's gonna rush me back. I'm okay with that. Don't get rid of my maroon. That's fine. Dang, PG spotted. Looks like she has no seals too, which I think is kind of screwing her up. Okay, what do we ride? We'll just ride this, because he just gets power. I don't know. I think that guy's better to ride like afterwards. And this guy, oh yeah, we can do this skill with him. Do we need to retire anything on her board? Is she a Vanguard trigger? That's a Vanguard only. This is a front row skill, so it's completely gone and wasted. So yeah, sure, we won't retire this time. We'll call top 2 instead. Or we'll kind of pick what we call, that's right. We'll pick that. Nice little baby filtering here. Nice. Okay, we could really use another grade 1, but we do not have. I'm gonna upgrade another grade 1 that's the kind. We don't have it, so I guess we're just gonna awkwardly attack. Dang, still no protection, girl? What you doing over there? I'm just gonna keep rushing her. There's like no point not to. Because next turn we'll literally start being able to start taking down her PGs. I really wish I had one more attack just so I could take out her rear guard, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. There's a rock. She's got the weirdest animation by far. I've made this comment several times, but I'm gonna keep making it. She brought a heal back. Oh, it's the heal that one that gives you multi-attacks. So that's actually a good idea. It's a good idea. Okay, so she's gonna attack our rear, and then our other rear, and then our face. Unless she's trying to find ways to... Oh, she's already in battle form. Does she give extra power to her units by doing that? I don't know exactly what she does. Yes, she does. Okay, never mind. So she's gonna rear face is what she's gonna do. Alright. Dang, that's a PG. So she's gonna put us pretty much to 5, which is fine by us. We have a PG. We have a lot that we can do next turn with all these counter blasts that she gave us, so that's pretty solid. Dang, I think it becomes a 15. Ugh. And she heals. Okay, alright. I'll take that heal. That thing's still not gonna hit, but it gives her grade 2s, so I think that's the only thing she cares about. So I think what we're gonna do next turn, we're gonna pop her grade 2. And we're just gonna swing to grade 2 and then grade 3 and grade 3 again, because we gotta get her, gotta kill her. We gotta kill her. She gotta die. Alright, so we're gonna ride our boy here. We might even be able to manipulate more stuff. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, well, that was my stand. Okay, put you back here. Put you over here. I'm kind of debating if I want to. I still don't have a grade 1 booster, which really sucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down. I was going to do the other skill where I do like multi-attacks, but there just really isn't a point. So yeah, we'll pop this off. Try that. A stand would be like perfect. We still have 2 in deck, so we're going to attack her. We're going to pretty much do this. We're going to go here. We're gonna go here. And we're gonna hope for a stand. Oh, she had a stand? It's not really what I wanted or what I had in mind, but you know. Okay, that gives us some. Oh, if we drew into a stand, we still have 2 more, I think. Oh, nope. Drew into a PG, not bad, not bad. That actually keeps us pretty safe. So it's not bad. Because she's gonna be doing some stuff here and there. But I don't think she's going to kill us because we have plenty of ways to survive. The only thing that's going to suck is we're not going to have any counterblast next turn. But we have a ton of grade 2s and things, so we'll be okay. We do have a chance of healing. Actually, no, we don't. We're at 5 damage. So, yeah, we just got to pretty much just keep going. Okay. Sure, we need something better than that. I'm hoping she's going to counterblast, put any card. Turn your deck into your damage zone face down, put a card from your damage zone to your drop zone. Oh, I guess not. Huh. What is she? I was gonna say, I keep forgetting that she can activate skills to give herself power. Over here thinking it's just an AK. But she's got other ways. So she can attack rear, and then face. I don't know if she'll be able to call out again. I don't fully know exactly how some of these skills work. But you would think that she'd want to manipulate the multi-attack engine, but I guess not. Alright, well we're pretty much just going to repeat the same thing back until we get a stand or something. We're just going to do, well we're going to do it with grade 2s. Kind of tempted to ride that Gansel. I'm going to ride him. Just by some miracle we survive another turn. We can call on top of the other guy and give like a bunch of power to our units and stuff. So I think for this one it would just make sense to just go plop and plop. And yeah, we're just gonna go swinging. We're gonna do the exact same thing we did last time. Also, Gansel gets 3k. I totally forgot those are things. So that's actually perfect because any defenses or anything, any BS she may pull on us, she won't be able to. So that's 1 PG. And let's see if she's got another one. We're going swinging. Yeah, so it puts that at 21, which is nice. Stand trigger. Heal trigger, even better. So yeah, we're definitely not dying. And next turn we can actually start engaging even more. So she pretty much doesn't have a turn, and she's gonna give us a counterblast probably. Actually, she might not. Depends on what she draws into. But regardless, I'm pretty sure unless she heals through, she's pretty much a goner. I think we got her. We'll see. We'll see. It also depends. She could just drawn into a PG. But either way, I think we'll be fine. Dude, she looks evil when she's mad. Look at her face. She's just like... That's so creepy. I just noticed that. Okay, so she's doing her thing. She might multi-attack this time. Because I think she knows otherwise she's dead. She kind of has to. But I think her issue is that she can't attack. Does this count as a celestial unit? It doesn't, that's why. I've been wondering, I was like, why isn't she, you know? Man, she's not putting any grade 2s out. I don't think she can, but she kind of... Oh, and she's going to give us that CB. Bruh. She healed. But this time it's not going to save her. I mean, it's going to save her, but it's not going to save her next turn, because we'll be attacking her 4 times. We healed back. Damn. Damn. Let's talk about a long game. Alright, let's see. We have our grade 2 still saved. What are we going to draw into? Okay, that's actually perfect. So we're going to ride. I have options again. If we ride, we get our Blaster Blade back. But we can't call from top deck. But we kind of don't want to, because we don't want to call those grade 3s out. So, We're gonna ride to get our blaster bait back so we can put them on the board. So we're gonna do this. Gonna activate this. We're not gonna activate the other skill because we're actually gonna multi-attack instead. Oh, that's right, we get power for it too. Definitely better. Definitely better. Don't invoke that. So perfect. We're gonna put this here. Actually, no. Yes. I guess our blaster blade didn't really matter. Never mind. We're gonna put this here. Bruh, I'm thinking so hard right now. Alright, we're gonna put this back here. We're gonna attack Van, and pretty much attack Van again. We're just gonna be, and all 4 times we're gonna be attacking Van, so let's go. So we're gonna battle, attack Van, attack Van with this guy, and if she heals by some miracle, we're gonna call over, and that ends the game. We don't even have to do all that. Boom, boom, slash, boom, slash, boom. So I think I'm actually gonna end the video there, mostly because I just wanted to show you guys what Liberators is all about. I know I'm like right there to Legend 10, but my point is to show you guys how the deck works, not to sit here and try to get to Legend 10. So I think I'll stop there. But yeah, so that's the Liberators. We got some pretty interesting fights there. Normally it's like a really big Narukami and Aqua Force type of stuff, but at least you guys got to see different decks fighting against this. And these are the different decks that are currently in meta with the new dazzling divas. So it's actually kind of perfect. We saw 2 dazzling diva type decks. So yeah, so super fun deck. As you can see, the win condition is pretty nice. You really need to know like how to manipulate your deck and know when to use your CB to kind of make the deck be at its peak. Otherwise, you'll struggle. So really know when to use your CB and when not to use your CB, all that fun stuff. But otherwise, that was my little video of the Liberators and all that fun stuff. The L's for Liberator. But yeah, guys, so I'm gonna end the video there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm still working on Bermuda. I don't have all my Bermuda cards, so it's kind of hard to do a Bermuda deck. I have an idea what the Bermuda deck should be like, but I'm missing cards, so I can't really like do it. But anyway, I'm thinking and plotting and all that fun stuff. That's the end of the video. Peace out. Do svidaniya. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff. Appreciate you guys and all your support. Again, follow me on Twitter if you want to stay tuned on all things awesome and me talking. If you want to get to know me better, I'm on there to talk. Anyway, bye.